summer response, you don't remember everything. So it was 2017 when I remembered. It's 2024 now. I'm 49, so I was 42. And that's a long time. That is a long time to not remember something that happened when I was 18.
What was your rank when this happened?
I was a private. I was a private
What was his rank?
staff sergeant. So he was much older. I was 18, new to the military, and he probably was about 35, which was old to me. You know, when you're 18, anybody over 30 is old. So to me, he was old. He was an older guy.
Was he your direct supervisor?
He was not my direct supervisor, but he was a leader. So in the military, anybody that's a leader supervises you, but not directly. So he had authority over me, but not as a direct supervisor.
Tell what happened to you.
So for me, I went to dinner with someone that I thought was a friend, a supervisor, a confidant. We went to dinner. We had wine because this happened in Germany. So in Germany at 18, you could drink. So we had wine at dinner, and he asked me to go back to his room to watch movies. So back then it was the movie, the shows in living color. You remember in living color? It was like a sketch show, comedy. And when you're overseas, you get VCR tapes. I want to date myself. We got VCR tapes from the States. So he was like, come in my room, watch the whole entire season. And that's what I did. It was just platonic, going to hang out, watch TV, and then things changed from there. And I didn't think anybody would believe me after it happened because he was the leader. He was the one that got all the awards. He was the one that people loved and celebrated. And I didn't think they would believe me also because I was in his room when it happened. But I always say just because you're in the room doesn't mean that you're consenting to any behavior that is happening. Years later, you know, when you come forward and you start telling your story, then everybody starts saying, yeah, he was strange. He was weird. He was the womanizer. He was the type of person you would think would be charismatic and then sleep with different women. So everybody else knew except me. So it made sense when I started telling the story. It was like, yeah, there had been other experiences of him and relationships with women that were not necessarily nice.
How long have you been clean and sober?
5 years. I've been clean and sober for 5 years.
And how long ago did you remember the rape?
In 2017. So it's 2024. So 2017. So I had to work on the trauma in order to even become sober.
Oh, so you remembered the abuse and then you became sober.
So then I realized what was causing all of that, what was causing the depression, the suicidal ideation. And so I was able to work on the trauma. And part of that is letting go of the alcohol. I have no reason for the alcohol now.
And you have an organization now. Tell me about it.
I do. So after I realized that all the trauma that had happened and all of my memories came back, I realized that I needed to do something about it. One part is creating an organization called Hush No More to allow people to have a safe space to come and share their journey. And that's what Hush No More does. I felt like it was my purpose to do this because I needed someone to be there for me when I experienced it, when my memories came back. And so I think it's important that we have people in our communities to just say, I love you, I believe you, and I'm here for you.